Soda Squad back with another video. I see in the title was going down. Make sure y'all hit the like, but that's subscribe. But make sure y'all also go check out Doug X in the description box down below. Y'all see what's going on. I hope some of y'all watch the hearing today with Fani Willis, Fani, however you pronounce it. Honestly, you can see how, I don't know, her answers, and I was watching some of it before I had to hit this video. And hopefully I can check out more if it's still going on, but I don't know. We're going to see. More content will be dropped, so make sure y'all stay tuned for it. Let's get in the video.
That slow ball is moving forward on disqualifying Fani Willis, and today gets one step closer. This girl can't catch a break, and that's a good thing, because she should be more careful who she dates, or I should say Nathan Wade should be more careful who he dates when he's married. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where all the happy patriots are as we pursue Fani Willis because she went after Trump. This girl gotta go, has to be disqualified. The whole case has to be dismissed because she crookedly tried to take your tax dollars for personal payoff that she then squandered on her and her boyfriend. First, let's read this headline. Newsweek, Trump co-defendant sends judge a new argument to disqualify Fani Willis. This is brand new. Okay, we've hinted at some of this stuff, but now the case is actually starting to get some meat on the bones. Here's another funny headline from MSNBC News. Attacks on Willis raise debate on how best to preserve the Georgia case against Trump. MSNBC News is going, how do we hang on to this thing? We can't preserve it. We can't get him. It's falling apart. The New York Times says, why the case against Fani Willis feels familiar to black women. Now, I'm not going to touch this one. I'm going to let the black women in my audience come out and interpret this for me, because this is ridiculous. That didn't even occur to me, that the first thing that happened when this case comes up is that black women are going, oh yeah, this sounds so familiar to us. Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like it ain't really got nothing to do with color. I feel like if it was a white woman, an Asian woman, a Mexican woman, any type of whatever color your skin is, and first of all, we all, we bleeding the same, and we all, anyways, regardless, the skin color, if you in the wrongdoing, regardless, you going for this person, you in the wrongdoing or doing something, and obviously in this case, it's a little bit, more, in a sense, what's the word I'm looking for? More, I guess, known, hyped up. It's Trump we talking about. But at the same time, regardless, you doing something and using taxpayers' money to go on trips, and you doing this and doing that, regardless of your skin, come on.
I just want you to get a look.
She just happened to be black, and you took the case. Come on.
Look at, this is Fani Willis and Nathan Wade's defense lawyer. Look at this face.
Okay, Ms. Merchant, what haven't you gotten that was on Exhibit A, and why is it relevant?
How's she feeling today? And then here's Mike Roman's lawyer just dismantling Fani Willis's testimony for when she lied in church.
We do not have a current contract for Anna Cross or John Floyd. And the issue with that is that Ms. Willis made statements that she paid them the same amount of money. The contracts we have for Mr. Floyd, that is an incorrect statement.
Lord, your flawed, hard-headed, and imperfect child, I'm a little confused. I appointed 3 special counsel, as is my right to do. Paid them all the same hourly rate. Paid them all the same hourly rate.
Paid them all the same hourly rate.
That's a lie. First of all, you in church. We talked about this. A place and the time and a place. Then on top of that, you lying. You lying in church. Come on.
They only attacked one.
He was not paid the same amount of money.
Whoops, she said that they were all paid the same. They were not paid the same, which demands the question, why was Nathan Wade paid more? Let's get back to that Newsweek article. A co-defendant of Donald Trump's election interference case in Georgia presented more evidence to support the argument that Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and her boyfriend Nathan Wade should be disqualified from prosecuting Trump and 18 co-defendants. What is that evidence? Please. On Tuesday, David Schaefer, and then here's a quick picture of David Schaefer just so you can see what he looks like. He looks innocent to me. David Schaefer, a former chairman of the state Republican Party who has been charged with racketeering in connection with his effort to help Trump overturn the 2020 election, submitted additional court filings to the motion seeking to disqualify Willis. Everyone's contributing. See, sometimes it takes a village to overturn a tyrant like Fani Willis. The new filing accuses Wade, a special prosecutor in the Georgia case, of having lied in his divorce proceedings. It presented the court with evidence that he had updated his answers to 2 questions, asking if he had sexual relations with anyone outside from his spouse during his marriage, and when he may have entertained a member of the opposite sex, not including his wife, during that period. Now, I don't want to get into the soap opera of all that he said, she said, only that his answers under oath, 2 of them were lies, and he had to update them. Now we're going to go to David Schaefer's Twitter. This is Trump co-defendant David Schaefer said, "We have supplemented our motion to disqualify Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis with exhibits showing sworn testaments by Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade in the disqualification matter conflict with sworn statements he gave in his divorce." So what were his statements he has to change? There's the big bad document between the state of Georgia and David Schaefer. So this is what they filed, and they gave this to the judge. So this goes into the legal record. Respectfully showing that upon information and belief, Special Assistant District Attorney Nathan Wade has made knowingly false and misleading statements concerning his relationship with Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. Mr. Schaefer submits the statements as additional evidence of misconduct by the prosecution in the action as additional grounds for disqualification of District Attorney Willis and her office. Good, we like that. But that did not give us enough information. We're going to go back to the Newsweek article again. The documents Schaefer provided, which Newsweek has seen, show that Wade responded, quote unquote, none to both questions on May 30th in 2023, but that he updated those answers last month after the allegations of an, quote, improper relationship. So first they asked him, did you cheat? And he said none. He had none. That's a clear lie on both accounts. And then he goes in and he changed them to this. Improper relations between himself and Willis were brought to light. He changed his response to the much simpler, quote, "The plaintiff declines to respond to this interrogatory and asserts his privilege pursuant to OCGA section 245505, unquote, Your Honor." You know, that fails the Occam's razor test of the simplest answer. Okay. Georgia law states that no party is required to testify on matters that, quote, incriminate or, quote, bring infamy, disgrace, or public contempt upon parties, witnesses, or their family. Now let's see, here's Benny Johnson, Twitter. He has Rep. Corey Mills of Florida goes over his letter requesting the disbarment of Fani Willis. Yet another prong of attack. We're going to get her disbarred.
That was written by your office asking for the disbarment. It's very thorough.
The unethical and unprofessional behavior in which she conducted with her inappropriate relationship. And we essentially feel that the bar makes it very clear that even the perception of unethical and unprofessional behavior is reasoning for the disbarment. And so I think that she has more than met that criteria and should be met with the full renders of justice.
Get her disbarred. It's all good news for Trump, because if they can keep hammering her that we're getting enough delays, we're getting enough coverage, that this thing is getting counterattacked and it's falling apart before our very eyes. Do you guys like this?
One part of, you know, all these videos that, you know, that's been put out and everything is that it is. He's right. I mean, it is falling apart. I mean, and we seen that. We seen that firsthand a few months ago. But now that a lot of this had came out, and it's a lot of stuff that has came out on top of stuff that we haven't even heard yet, it's falling apart. And honestly, like I always say, we're looking at history right now. Because when it's time for election time, you already know what's gonna happen. Make sure to like, but subscribe. Let me know y'all thoughts, your comments down below. Definitely appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next one.